Hi, my fellow YouTubers, and also people who are following this part video. This is part number 4. Sorry for all these parts. I could probably be more efficient with them. This is my first time doing, a setup by recording it to show people. So work with me a little bit. I'm getting better. Here we go. As you see, this is my 120 reef tank. The highlights just turned on. I'm probably going to turn them off after this video so the water doesn't get too hot. It might be okay. I'll keep checking the temperature. But as you see, the water's real low. The refugium is empty. What I've done is, in setting up this new seahorse and coral tank, here, let me show you real quick. Excuse the mess. I got this tank stuff going on. If you've done this before, it gets pretty hectic. Alright, here's the tank. It's full of water. The refugium sump has no water. I just hooked up the return pump, and I had the drop tube from the overflow hanging down in there. I have nothing set up in there, no sand, no nothing. Right now it's just going to remain an empty tank to get the water circulating and clear up and all that stuff, and I'll worry about the other stuff down the road, along with the protein skimmer and stuff I got in the phosphate reactor. I'm not going to hook that up yet. I haven't researched it, but I'm sure it's known, or if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but your new tank needs to build up all this stuff and build the bacteria that eats up all the bad bacteria and turns it into other bad bacteria, which then, the whole cycle to get it going. If you got a protein skimmer and phosphate reactor and all that going when you start up a new tank, I don't see how it could work. The cycle will get going. It's going to take you longer, higher spikes and all that stuff, or it's just, I'm going to let it do its thing. But to speed it up tremendously, like be ready now, not for a skimmer or nothing, but throw something in there if I wanted to the next day or two. I have filled this up about, excuse for the big fraction, but about 3/7 of the way, maybe 4/7, and the rest, and that was new water, the water I showed you last night in the video where I was drinking. Sorry if it was all crappy or whatever, but I do that new water in here, and from the tank you saw before, I'm now putting that water in here for my reef tank. So it's going to be like it's almost close to a half and half. So it's like doing a 50% water change on my reef tank. So that gives you an idea. So it's going to be ready. I mean, nothing in the sand bed or anything is going to be ready. I can't go throwing a goby in there and all that stuff. There's nothing going to be living in the bed yet. But I'm going to throw some live rock in there, and it's going to take off pretty fast. So you see it's about ready. I got to fill that up with water, and I'm going to get it running, and I'm sure in a couple hours it'll be cleared up. And you can see the back of the tank, patriotic blue. Man, it turned out awesome. If you need any pointers, any tips, anything, help with how to paint your tank and stuff, it's super easy. If you want to do it, I'd say go for it. The popular ones are patriotic blue and black. I was going to leave mine black, but as I said in the previous video, seahorses go for whatever color they see in the tank usually, and they'll turn that color, and black is the more dominant color that they'll turn to. They see a wall of black, they're going black, and I personally don't want black seahorse. Nothing wrong with them, I just want more color to them. Let's see. So, to get that rolling, that's why, and at the same time of putting that water in there, I'm now knocking out a water change on this tank, which I haven't changed water in 3 months, but I'm finally hitting that point where it's kind of okay because it's kind of taking care of itself. But there it is. That's part 4, y'all. Thank you very much for watching my video, spending your time watching and whatnot. I'm going to be doing part 5 about an hour or 2 or so, and show you the tank when I get it all running and stuff. Subscribe, I'll subscribe back and all that fun stuff.